Hi everyone, welcome to Module 10 already. We are moving along. We are in Module 10 and we are starting correlation. So a couple of things. Let's just go straight into Module 10. We have some readings and resources for you to go through. And I think in particular you will like to the quick little article I found of how to tell if correlation implies causation from the Stats with Cats blog. Few of you, I've seen some cats in your in the Zoom calls. Perhaps they would like the Stats with Cats blog. It's actually pretty good. But again, you'll probably often hear the correlation doesn't imply causation argument, and that's obviously all over these lessons. But again, there are many different types of correlation tests, just like there are many different ANOVA type tests. I am sticking to the more popular type ones that will be that are most often used in statistical analysis. I may be telling you about one or two other ones that are a little bit more common, but for the purpose of this class, we are going to stick to Pearson correlation, and I will only ever test you on Pearson correlation. Those are what you're going to hear about and be doing here in this class. So you'll be doing that in the SCORM package, and then under activities you have one homework that you're going to be doing, and it is a quiz. Dum dum dum. That's right. This week you will get a quiz. And that is there. There is a data set to go along with the quiz, and you will have a question. One question for the quiz. Okay? So start cursing me now. And that's your quiz for the week. Okay? And then after that, we have a Cronbox Alpha lesson next week. That is a little bit different type of, it's not a bivariate test, but it is something useful to know to understand how to interpret different scales that we use. That is an important test to understand, but not a bivariate test, just something that it's good to be familiar with. And then we're going to go into the renewable assignment module. For those of you that attended the drop-in lesson, I did do a brief lesson on that. So if you were not at the drop-in lesson, please do watch that lesson. I did actually go over the two-way ANOVA as well. But if you could watch that, I do go over some places where you can find renewable resources to be able to make your materials. And I do go over kind of some information about how to make a renewable assignment and what my expectations are. So this is a student choice. I did initially start out with saying that I wanted you to make a video with the Saw One, Did One, Now Teach One renewable assignment. I am now really kind of leaning towards the true nature of what is called open pedagogy, which means that the students themselves, that's my dog snoring if you can hear that, the students themselves really contribute to making the materials to then create content for the next generation of students. So that's what I'm looking for. So if making a video is something that helps you learn whatever your chosen topic is, then make a video. But if creating some sort of document helps, if creating some sort of website helps, do that. Up here, I have some OER resources that can really help you find information. Specifically this one, which I do show you how to use in the video from Wednesday night in the live class, how to use Google to find OER content that you can use in your renewable assignment. You know, the purpose of this assignment is twofold. Is one, I'd like you to create content because that's kind of the philosophy of OER. And also, as you guys become educators, I'd like you to start thinking about not just using OER as the philosophy of like, hey, let's use free textbooks, but also the idea of having students create content. There's Students take deeper dives into learning material when they're responsible for their own learning. Yeah, so there's some information on here, and how to make a Google site website. And then also there's information here on renewable assignments. I have a couple of videos on open education. This one's an hour long, but it's excellent. Where's the justice in open education? Aligning open education to social justice. But over here are just some slides with some technical information about OER. And yeah, and then there's some of my students websites are linked on here too, of my other class as well that did OER, so you'll find some information there. So yeah, so that's basically what the next few weeks look like, and guys are doing great. So keep up the good work, and talk to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.